happy to... have you here on this very special holiday basketball edition presented by 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here's Billups. Outside Anunoby. Launches it. Counted from distance. And no shortage of sharp shooters for either of these teams.
And that allows you to be explosive and run up the scoreboard. So this game could be decided just by who's making the most shots. I mean, that's simplistic, but it's true. May the best percentage win.
Here's Reeves following the three-pointer by Detroit. And it's Smart missing. Here's Holland. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Doncic. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Billups. Outside Anunoby. The three from Thompson. And Detroit another three.
3-point.
So it's Los Angeles now. 6-point game. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And that one's good. Thompson.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
That's tipped. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pulls up for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Anunoby's got 6.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's Doncic outside. Holland with a rebound.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Billups. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of space. And again, it's Detroit converting.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide." Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. To the inside. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, nice dish that time by Leonard coming off the screen. Always playing at his own pace.
To the middle. Holland can't hit.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
You think back to the prime years of Kawhi Leonard, Clark. He was absolutely dominant.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, so few wings could dominate the way Kawhi did when he was healthy and in his prime. I mean, he could score at all 3 levels, especially in that mid-range game. Absolutely lethal. And then defensively, he was a stopper. He would just turn people's water off. In his peak, he was as good as any two-way player we've had in the league.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with tons blazing.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Holland. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
To the paint. Here's Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
They set the pick. On the take. Outside, Alexander Walker. Here's Anunoby. And so it's Detroit in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low.
23.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
Outside Harden. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And Detroit has possession. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Portis for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura outside. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kennard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Outside Reeves. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 14. When you watch Bobby Portis, he's extremely physical, but he can also space the floor, Clark.
Yeah, I like that combination, B.A. It makes him a unique matchup and a tough matchup. I mean, one play he's stumping and bumping you around, and then on the next play, he's knocking down the 3, and he's doing it all with great energy and intensity.
Portis, just 4 to shoot. Harden from outside. And Reeves pulls it down. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
And then Portis with the dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. Releases. It's hauled in by Portis.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Harden. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Reeves. Here's Whiteside. Bryant with it. Pass to Reeves. The three. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Portis a screen. Harden surveying the D. Fires it from 18. The rebound by Whiteside.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Doncic. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
I think it's the in-between game, along with his savvy and ball handling, that separates Luka as a world-class scorer.
Harden from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Detroit in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A good look from Doncic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Oh, Luka attacking with authority.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Thompson outside. He puts up a three. Knocks it down from distance. Thompson's got 12 points.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
The Pistons need to get one up quick. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
The Pistons lead by 8. Thompson outside. And there's the lob. Stolen by Ayton. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season. And rightfully so.
Outside, Hill. Doncic on the wing. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Doncic has got 14.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Pass to Holland. Outside, Alexander Walker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Doncic outside. And here's Leonard. Pass to Hill. Now here's Hayes. Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Holland. Here's Billups. There's a screen. Lets it go from the wing. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Hayes with a screen. And he's going for the oop here. And they pick up 2.
Maybe they should credit assist numbers for picks that good.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Detroit on top.
Detroit, 46.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Harden's got the ball here for the Pistons. Up top, Portis. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Outside Reeves. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Here's Ivy. Portis outside. He drops it from range. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Reeves up top. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Ivy goes in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And this is what makes Ivy special. His ability to finish with power at the rim.
Pass to Reeves. There's the drive. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Thank you for that, Allie. Ayton. Oh, he cannot hit. The Pistons lead by 9. Here's Billups.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. and that's what you expect from them.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
Leonard. It's cleared away by Thompson. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Thompson fires. Oh, the offensive board. Pistons. Shoots a three. Money from three.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Lakers trail by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Pistons.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Amen Thompson.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Doncic right side. Outside Leonard.
Pistons foul. Holiday. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Doncic! Oh, he can't hit a tough three.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never...
Who's calling it?